Stocks all over the place this morning. We had the inflation report. Market went up. Now it's down. Down 75 on the Dow, down 47 on the NASDAQ. And there's this. Congresswoman Elise Stefanik has a plan to tackle inflation. What's the plan?
To stop reckless spending. So Elise Stefanik is chair of the House Republican Conference. She's pushing a bill, along with Congressman McHenry and Jason Smith, who you'll have on in a second, to fight inflation by requiring that the White House account for every action it takes that contributes to inflation. It's called the Rein in Inflation Act. It mandates a report by the Office of Management and Budget and the chair of the Council of Economic Advisors for any action estimated to cost more than $1 billion. They want an accounting of that. So just as Democrats want legislation to account for the environmental impact of the bill that they're pushing, Republicans want to do it for inflation. Just think, you canceled Keystone XL. Why? What's the impact that will have on the price of gasoline? Student loan debt cancellation. It's going to be the impact of that.
Okay.
So account for your spending.
Now, this is Elise Stefanik proposing this. And this proposal, I believe, is co-authored by
Jason Smith.
Jason Smith, who is the new chair of the powerful House Ways and Means Committee. Very powerful committee indeed. And Congressman Smith joins me now. Thanks for being on the show, sir. You say your tax plan will increase jobs and grow wages. What tax changes specifically do you propose to do that?
Stuart, it's great to be with you. We're pretty excited about the opportunity of a Republican majority to help make this economy grow and become stronger. We have to have hearings, and we have to have hearings amongst real Americans. I want to take filled hearings of the Ways and Means Committee throughout this country to discuss what happened in 2017 with the Tax Cut and Jobs Act. What worked in those tax provisions, what did not work, and what could be improved to help grow paychecks, increase jobs, and create more financial security. We had the best economy we've seen in a generation after the passage of the Tax Cut and Jobs Act, but we also have to have tax provisions, Stuart, that help our supply chains. We need to use the tax code and trade mechanisms to make our country energy independent. We also need to use the tax code and trade policies for food security and healthcare security. Those are the priorities, but we're going to go to the American people. We're not going to go up here in the big city in Washington, D.C.
Okay, now you are determined, I think, to cut spending. There's going to be a big fight later this year about the debt ceiling, because we've already got, what, $31.4 trillion worth of debt. You want to cut that, and you want to cut spending. I put it to you, are you prepared to go to the mattresses, a big fight which shuts down the government in order to cut spending? Will you go that far?
Stuart, the Republicans are not going to shut down government. The American people are the ones that's demanding the cut in spending. When you've seen just in the last 2 years of one-party Democrat rule where they added more than $10 trillion of new spending that has led to the highest inflation in 40 years. Inflation's gone up 13.9% since Joe Biden's taken the oath of office. They are demanding that we use every tool in the toolbox to eliminate reckless spending. And if you look at the history of the debt limit, in fact, when Obama and Biden were in office, to increase the debt limit, they also passed a caps agreement. We have to have fiscal reforms moving forward. We cannot just give it an unlimited credit card.
Fiscal reforms. Can you just give me an idea of what taxes you might cut, or what you're going to do in specific areas?
There's so many opportunities. Of course, in this Congress, it's going to be a bottoms-up approach. So I'm pretty excited about what we're going to do, but we have to deliver for the American people, and that's what we're going to do. And I look forward to working with the White House, working with the Senate to make sure that we come up with this agreement to increase the debt limit, but also put in some serious fiscal reforms for the American people.
Got it. Congressman Jason Smith, the new chair of the House Ways and Means Committee. Powerful guy. Thanks so much for being on our show this morning. Much appreciated.
Thanks, Stuart.
Yes, sir. Thank you.